I'm gonna walk you through how to start your MTN mobile money business in Ghana. I mean, what are the required documents that you need before you can actually start your MTN Momo business? So without wasting much of your time, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, because I'm gonna reveal the secret, all the things that you have to know if you are starting, I mean, in 2025. Put this in your mind. Without wasting much of your time, let's look at what you need before you can actually get that SIM. Now, looking at the requirement for the MTN mobile money SIM, I mean, some people are confused whether they are going for the merchant SIM or the agent SIM. When it comes to the mobile money business, I want you to put in your mind you need the agent SIM. All right, the merchant SIM is for those people having supermarkets and they want to take money through mobile money transaction. All right, so if you want to start the MTN mobile money business, then you need the agent SIM. Super simple. Now, what are the documents that you need before you can actually get the agent SIM? First thing first, you have to get what is called a business certificate, and this is where people gonna be stuck because you don't have a business. To register a business and get a business certificate, let me tell you, when it comes to MTN mobile money business, the two things that they want from you is business certificate and your national ID card. I mean the Ghana ID card, all right, your identity card. So how can you actually get the business certificate? All you have to do is to register any business that you are doing. If you have a barbering salon, if you are into hair making, if you are into music production, if you are into any kind of business, all you have to do is to go through the appropriate authorities and register your business. If you want me to take you through how to register your business in Ghana, then subscribe and comment in the description, because I will come back and tell you how to register your business in Ghana. It's super simple. But if you don't have any business, you still want to start, then what I will tell you is to go and search for somebody. I mean, your family related person, somebody that you trust who is having a business, all right, and take that business certificate from that person. Then go to the MTN office with that person Ghana card, not yours. And this is the risky part, because you want to start this MTN Momo business. You don't have business certificate, but you still want to do. This is risky because the person that will give you the business certificate has to be there with you anytime you encounter challenge or a problem with that SIM before you can actually get a new SIM. I mean, before they can cut the new SIM for you. I mean, you do bad transaction and MTN block your SIM, or you lost your SIM and you wanna go and get a new version of your old SIM, the person has to be there. All right, so that's why I will advise you to get your own business certificate before you can actually enter MTN office and seek for the forms, fill the forms, and request for the agent SIM. This is what I did. I was having a trusted man, so he gave me his business certificate, and I used the same person's Ghana ID card because I trust this man. You see, you know the people that you are working with. I know that anytime I encounter any challenge, this man will be there for me. And by the time that, sorry to say, he's no more to be found, that time you already have your business certificate. So if you still want to do this, you can actually use somebody's business certificate, beg the person to go with you, and you can get the same. All right, but the best advice that I will give it to you is to get your own business certificate, your own Ghana card, then request for the same. That's super simple, because if you encounter any challenge on the way, you will be there to save yourself. All right, and sometimes this is also one problem that my boss, I mean the person who took me through the business, taught me. Somebody will take somebody business certificate and he will use his or her Ghana card. I mean the business certificate is from another person and he is using his or her Ghana card to register the same. What you have to put in your mind is that anytime there's a challenge, anytime you want the same to be cut again for you, the two people have to be there before MTN will do it for you. But you are living in Ghana where you know whom you know and money talks. So if you can go for somebody's business certificate, I would advise you to use your own Ghana card to register so that anytime there's a problem, the two of you can still go and cut the new SIM. Alright, so now that you know how to get your agent SIM, I mean you need your business set and your Ghana card. Aside that, just walk straight into MTN office and request for the agent SIM. But watch the video to the very end because I have a shocking news for you. All right, and after that I will still give you a solution. So now, how much can you actually start with if you want to do the MTN Momo business? Guys, for you to make more money from the MTN mobile money business, it depends on your initial startup capital. I mean, the money that you put it into the business will determine how much you're gonna earn from that business. But if you don't have money, you can start with 1,000 Ghana cedis, 20,000 Ghana cedis, 5K, 7K, 10K, whatever amount that you have. You can actually start with that capital. No pressure, no pressure. Just on your way, when you start earning, then you start reinvesting into the business. Don't let anybody stress you. How much do you have? Start with that money. I mean, now you know how much you need to start the capital. Let's look at where to establish your business so that you'll be making more money. Now, if you want to make more money from the MTN mobile money business, location matters. All right, if you don't establish yourself at a footway path, I mean where people are passing, a busy area, then you'll be there from morning till evening. Nobody will be coming. And for you to make money, you have to be closer to marketplaces, hospitals, stations. I mean, places where a lot of people are passing so that you'll be making more money. All right. I will put a video on where I established my own so that you will see. Where I established mine was closer to school where people sell building materials. I mean, cement, iron rocks, and there was welders. I mean, people doing those iron gates, those metallic wares, and there was hairdressers, and people were also passing that same place. There were motor riders, and this is a nice place for you to start your Momo business. All right, this is what you have to put in your mind. Now that you know what you need, how much you need, and where to establish, now let me give you the best advice that you have to put in your mind before you start the business. For you to achieve a successful business, you have to exercise patience because when it comes to Momo business, you'll be earning money in, I mean, three different ways. In my opinion, the cash out commission, then the deposit, or sending money to somebody, then buying of airtime and data. These are the three ways that you'll be making money. When you talk about the cash out commission, when somebody comes to you and withdraw money, the amount that the person will withdraw, you can actually see the commission that MTN will pay you at that moment. But when it comes to the sending of money, making deposit, MTN will compile the number of transactions that you do, and at the end of the month, they will pay you based on the number of transactions that you perform. And you can also be selling data bundles, airtime, then be making interest from that sales, because if somebody comes to buy 5 Ghana cedis airtime, you will actually send 4 CDs, 50 pesos, and the 50 pesos will be yours. All right, super super simple. So you have to exercise patience and think about the growth of your business. Don't start with the mindset of making money at that month. All right, give yourself 1 year, 2 years, then trust the process. I believe you'll be making a lot of money. Now, what you have to put in your mind again, the agency has to be your secret weapon. All right, I'm going to give you two advice that you have to put in your mind. Don't make calls with that agency. Don't receive calls with that agency. Why? Because the more you talk to somebody with your agency, the more you're going to engage somebody and the more you put yourself at risk. They can track your agency and people can start what? Frauding you. All right, so don't make calls with that. Don't receive calls with that. And the next thing that you have to put in your mind, never share your pin. I mean your 4-digit pin for transaction. Don't let your mother, your father, your sibling, your girlfriend, your husband, your auntie, your nephew, don't let anybody know. All right, even when God asks you. Don't tell God. Yeah, so let that be your secret weapon. And next thing I want you to put in your mind, before you do transaction, make sure you get a notification before you give them money out. I mean, if somebody comes to withdraw money, you have to see cash in on your mobile phone. I mean, you have to receive the cash before you can give the person the money. And anytime you are sending money to somebody, mention the name to the person, because by law, if you mention the name to the person and the person accepts and you send the money, you are free from any upcoming problems. All right, so make sure you stick to the rules. And also, this is the trick that those fraudsters are doing. Some of them will come to you and ask you how much is on you, so that I want to withdraw maybe 10K, I want to withdraw 7K. When they come and you do the 7K, boom for them. When they come and you do the 5,000 Ghana cedis, instant for them. They will now see that, yo, this guy got money. All right, so they go and plan and come back to rob you. All right, so always be wise. This business is risky business, so always be smart. All right, and learn as you progress. Never ever, in my opinion, if somebody comes for the very first time to ask you, I want to withdraw 10K from you, if you have the money, just tell the person that you can actually withdraw 5K for that person. All right, all the money that is on you is just 5K. Let him go to another person, unless you are protected in a well protected container, or you are at an area that you feel that you are safe. But be smart. All right, now guys, this is the shocking news that I'm gonna tell you at the end of this video, and still I'll give you a solution. By 2024, MTN just closed their portal, meaning nobody can actually go to MTN and request for a new agent SIM. So for you to get a SIM, I don't know for the current situation now, I don't know what's happening right now in 2025. For you to get a SIM, it might be difficult for you, because you will fill forms and be waiting, the SIM will not come. So this is what people are doing. You see, before MTN closed that portal, I mean the person sitting at the back of that portal, yeah, we are in Ghana. We are black man, black sense. Sorry to say that. That person had already cut a lot of agent SIM, and he has already hide them, or he's ready to sell to people. All right. So if you are able to get the right source, somebody can actually sell an already verified agent SIM for you. But you also have to pay attention. They charge huge amounts of money Now for you to get a agent SIM, which is just a normal SIM. Right now, if you have 100 Ghana cedis for normal network SIM, you can actually get the same. But when it comes to MTN agent SIM, now people are charging 2,000 Ghana cedis, 3,000 Ghana cedis, 4,000 Ghana cedis, all because MTN had closed their portal. But if you are desperate to start a business and you know that you're going to make your money back, and you know that MTN has closed the portal, then if you have the capital, just buy it. But be careful. Some people will sell the same to you. And when you go, they will go back to the office and report that the same had been stolen or it is missing, and they will request a new version of that same. So be careful with the person that you are doing the transaction. Wait, all right? This is super simple. Never trust me, but if you want to take the risk, I have worked with a legit person, a person who was able to get me the same, get my lecturer the same, get two people, including we, I mean 4 people, the same within 1 month. If you want me to help you, you have to be number one in Ghana, Cape Coast, or Takrade, Accra. But if you are at Kumasi and other far regions, I cannot help you. All right, you can pick my contact and DM me, and I can actually help you. First thing first, do your research before you come to me. All right. Now, if you're gonna stick to this advice, then you can actually go ahead and establish that MTN mobile money business and trust the process. You'll be making more money. This is how to start your MTN mobile money business in Ghana. If this video helps you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Let me know where you are watching this video from. Until then, hand to head, salute.